Hey y'all, I'm back with the Plan With Me video, and this is my monthly spread for January 2018. These two pages came out of my new planner that I set up, and I'll link that video down below. And the main thing I want to mention is that for each month I have two monthly spreads. One's going to be focusing on budget, and the other one's going to be focusing on work and personal. And in the video, the setup video, I mentioned that I would share a process video for my work/personal setup pretty soon, and so here it is. I have a lot of sticky notes, not a lot. I have several sticky notes that have tasks so that I can remember what I have going on this week or for this month, and then I'll get started with decorative stickers, which is what I'm doing right now. So I added a couple of floral stickers from, I think it's one of the mini sticker books if I can remember correctly, and I try to link everything down below that I can at least find. I've mentioned this before, but some things are only sold in Michael's store, especially if it's like newer. But I don't think any of the things I'm using are like super new. So if they are, I'll try to point that out. I know that the majority of Wednesdays I go grocery shopping, so I added my little grocery sacks there. And then I know that it's MLK Junior Day on the 15th, and so I reminded myself of that. And then I added my work tasks for Monday and Tuesday. And then, trying to remember, oh, I'm using a Staedtler. I've just bought this pen, actually. I've used Staedtler pens before. Y'all, I'm trying to find the perfect black pen. And I will say that I love like this particular pen, and then I'll like go and try a new one and I'll like that one better, and then I'll realize I like the other one better I don't know. I just have this thing where I'm trying to find like the perfect pen, and I really like this one so far. I can't say it's like my absolute favorite, but right now it's in the running to be my favorite, which is just a Staedtler black. I think it's maybe like Tri Plus or something like that. I'm not really sure, but anyway, it's a Staedtler black pen. And it's got a really smooth tip, and I really like that. I was using the Sharpie pens quite a bit because they don't bleed, and I know I'm going off on a tangent about pens, but I was using a Sharpie pen because they don't bleed, and I just sometimes feel like I still like them. I don't particularly think they're bold enough, and sometimes it's okay not to have bolder pens, but I also feel like it gets stuck, like it's not as smooth when you write, if that makes sense. Like sometimes I write like cursive / print, meaning I write pretty quick, and sometimes I feel like the Sharpie pen gets like a little bit stuck, if that makes sense. That probably makes zero sense to y'all, but so I like this pen, and I also like the Happy Planner pens, but the only thing about the Happy Planner pens is I'm noticing the tips are getting worn out pretty quick, although I love the way they write at the beginning, but if I had like 1,000 of them, that would work, but I don't, so I don't know. Tell me what you guys think about pens and what y'all's favorite one is. Okay, so while I was rambling, I added several stickers. Some are the PicMonkey stickers that I create or that I've created using just a font, and then I just print and cut those. And then I've used some Project Do stickers. Actually, some of those aren't Happy Planner stickers, like the Project Do ones are, I think, probably either Aaron Bradley or JS digital paper or whatever, so I'll link that down below. And then, but the majority of the stickers I use are from the Happy Planner. So the next thing I'm going to do, so I don't know if I mentioned this at the beginning, I'm not really sure what I've mentioned, what I haven't, but I am going to keep this spread pretty simple for the simple fact that I don't really need to go overboard, but also I want to make sure that if I have things that I need to add, I will go back and add those things in. So I don't want to like fill up the whole thing with decor. So I've switched to pen, imagine that. I switched to a Staedtler permanent pen, and I'll tell you why. My Staedtler pen, although I love it, it was like almost it was not sticking well or not absorbing well to the page. It was almost like as if I was writing on glossy paper. And so I'm not really sure what was going on with that. And so I decided to use a permanent pen, even though it could bleed. It didn't really bleed. You okay? It didn't really bleed through. So and especially if I'm writing on stickers, I'm not too worried about using a permanent pen. So here I've added a little play button sticker because I know I'm going to upload on that day. And what kind of bugged me that I did that, because I realized I probably should have added, like if I'm going to add a play button on one day, I should add it the other days I'm going to upload. So I may have to go back and do that. But I knew for sure I was going to upload that day, so that's why I added one. But I need to probably go back and like really plan out what days I'm going to upload, although that I'm not as consistent as I need to be. Added a little decorative sticker there at the bottom because there's obviously no dates there, so I thought that would be a perfect place for a pop of color. And then I'm trying to see what else. Oh, I'm going to add some more decorative stickers. I know that Sundays I don't really have anything going on other than just kind of hanging out with family and just kind of chilling around the house. And then I'm going to add a day off sticker on days where I know that I don't have like anything going on. So one thing about getting new sticker books is that you kind of have to look through them as if you are starting planning for the first time, because I've noticed that about how long it's been taking me to look through my sticker books, and it's because they're new and I'm trying to get used to them. I'm going to add this really pretty washi tape from Hobby Lobby just kind of for a decorative element, and then I think I'm going to be pretty much summing it up and completing it here. So I'm going to add a couple more stickers, and then that's pretty much it. I hope you guys love this process video, and I will have some other process videos coming up soon. Talk to you guys later. Bye.